When opening Visual Studio for the very first time, I imagine it will be like opening Adobe Photoshop for the first time. There are a lot of things in the UI, and a lot of options, a lot of links, and etc. Don't let that scare you though, because I'm going to help you get through it step by step. This is the start page screen that is displayed whenever you open Visual Studio. In the start page, you can see a bunch of helpful items, like getting started links, recent projects you have worked on, and links to open new projects or folders. We are not going to use any of that right now. I want you to go up and click on File, go under New, and click on the project. In here, we will select Visual C#, and then .NET Core. And then we're going to create a new console app. Now it's time to naming the app. I don't want it to be named Console App 1. So I'm going to name it File Mover, because that is what the program is going to do. And then I'm going to make sure that the Create Directory for Solution is selected. And then check my location. And then simply we will create OK to create a project. When creating the project, Visual Studio needs a moment to load it. And there we go. Now it's ready. In the right upper window, we can see the Solution Explorer. In the Solution Explorer, we can view all our files, folders, assets, and so on. Right now, we just have one file, program.cs. The CS extension stands for C#, and the program is, as you might have guessed, our program. You may click on the Solution and Folders button if you want to switch context to a more common file explorer. Then you will see all the files as you would see them in the Windows File Explorer. Anyway, let's run our program. In order to run it, we will click on the play icon button, which then is followed by our project name, in my case, File Mover. When clicked, you will see that a black window briefly appeared. That was our program that ran Hello World. In order to actually view what the program says, we need to run it without debug mode. In order to do so, simply press Ctrl F5, or you can go under the debug menu and click on the Run Without Debugging option. When you click Ctrl F5 and run it without debugging, you will see that this window, this black window, pauses the execution and says Hello World. If you press any key, the window will disappear. Why the behavior differs is because in the debug mode, Visual Studio isn't helping you and it's actually running the application until it's finished. That is the correct behavior when the application goes live. Why the Run Without Debugging option doesn't close the window is simply because Visual Studio is just helping you to run like quick smoke tests if the output is as you expected and so on. At this moment, you may wonder for yourself, what the hell is debug? Well, debug is simply a way to test your application step by step. It allows you to place a debug marker on a specific row in your application. And then when you run the application, it will get stuck on that row and pause execution until you hit the continue button and allow it to continue execution of your program. In order to leave a debug marker, just press on the left-hand side of the line number, and then to start debugging, just press on the play button as before. This will open up pause execution on that just before that line number is executed. But we're not going to do that now, so just press continue and allow the program to exit. Now, let's change our output to something more fun. I'm going to change that to Hello MSCast Viewers. And then, in order to test it, we're going to press Ctrl F5 and see that we got the correct output. Congratulations, you have created your very first program and outputted it to the screen.